So the first question will be what is oppression for you, sir?
Okay, oppression for me is the unjust use of power. It's overpowering someone or asking them or forcing them your ideals to have them or to have them follow your orders regardless. For me, oppression is a child of ignorance. And I think ignorance, as long as there is ignorance in this world, there will always be oppression.
Okay, sir. Sir, why do you think that way or you say that way?
For me, kasi when we talk about oppression, it didn't just happen. It doesn't just happen in a government, or it didn't just happen sa Marcos regime. I think oppression is ever present if there is ignorance. Again, ignorance kasi is when people are not looking at the needs of others and the wants of others. And just like what I said, anak ng ignorance ang oppression. Because when you are oppressing someone, you're being ignorant of their freedom. And not just being ignorant of their freedom, you're just basically being unjust. And I think that's really a bad thing and a disease of mankind that has been growing for the longest time.
So the third question, sir, will be who are the people who affected or influenced your view regarding oppression?
Well, apart from people, it's my own experiences. Own experiences in my life. For example, when I had this internship with Summit Media, I can really feel that there are people oppressing me in the sense that they are using their authority to have me do whatever they want to do. Also, literature that I have read, articles about Marcos, and videos that I've watched, especially Vizcarra, I think that's the most important book and movie that I have read and watched respectively that opened my mind to oppression and what truly happened in the times of Marcos.
Sir, what do you think the happenings in the Philippines that you could consider as oppression?
Oppression is basically when government officials tend to ignore people, especially now that there's a lot of people who are poor. For me, it's a figure of oppression in the sense that say we are not putting emphasis to their needs. Apart from us trying to swindle or embezzle money na hindi alam ng ibang tao. Apart from that, I think the best example is our current status as a government network.
Sir, what do you think are the solutions for this oppression happening in our country?
There's a lot of solutions that I can think of. One of which is proper education. When we educate our students and when we educate our people, that oppression doesn't only occur in the government level; it also occurs into the smaller parts of our society. If people are properly informed of how oppression looks and feels like, I think that's one step closer to resolving this long-standing problem.
Sir, the final question will be, how do you see the Philippines 10 years from now regarding oppression?
Well, I must say that the Philippines is doing a great job, slowly, in eradicating oppression. Or let's say, I have to say that even though there are small instances of corruption or oppression or whatever, we're doing a really good job in eradicating small problems one step at a time. So in 10 years' time, I hope and I feel that we are going to hear on a much better Philippines, a much freer Philippines.
Good afternoon again, sir. We're here to ask you about the oppression regarding other countries beside the Philippines. What can you say about that, sir?
Well, in history, women are always oppressed. In Japan's culture, I would say that women are somehow disregarded as comfort women or somehow lesser than males. And in America, black people are oppressed in the sense that, well, oppression is a very general term, but I'll have it applied in the American context. Racism. So apart from sexism, there is racism. So I think those are the children of oppression in other countries, I would say.
Sir, what do you think happened to those people who are being oppressed those days?
Apart from them dying, of course, I think that it was a very, it's one of the saddest moments in history wherein a certain human being oppresses another human being. It's like we're not acting like we're supposed to. So apart from them dying, I think a lot of people felt the need to be of equal with to be the same, to be on the same level as those people who are oppressed. So I think it was very chaotic before long.
Sir, what do you think are the solution to this international oppression, as you said?
When we try to understand that there is that we are diverse, that we have our own unique set of skills and set of talents, perhaps, and once we recognize that and we use that recognition to help each other, then we can at least say that oppression can stop.
Sir, do you think that this oppression has a potential in our country to happen?
Oppression in our country, the
Yes.
Philippines, of course. I think it's happening on a daily basis, not just on the government level, but on the small societal levels as well.
Okay, sir. So that will be all for the foreign oppression.